Hey, beautiful people. Um, this is Sean Lacey, aka Ms. Officer. I am so grateful to you all. So many people are hitting me, so many people are contacting me, and it's just a beautiful thing. One of the things that I've said continuously is that I took what I learned as a Texas peace officer, police officer, added a twist to it and brought it back to my community, to my people, because I want you all to know everything I know. Because I want y'all to lift up just like God has allowed me to lift up. So let's get it. This is my website because, well, first of all, this message is about the 10 steps to expunging your criminal record. The 10 steps to expunging your criminal record because I constantly, and I understand, but I constantly get asked, how does this process work? I constantly get asked, how does the process work? So I'm about to show you all how this process works. So walk with me, okay? This is my website. It is eraseyorecord.com. That's ERASEYORECORD.com. EraseYourRecord.com. When you get to my website, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see my guide because this is the primary thing that I do through this website. Sell my guide. But it's not just a guide. It is your key to freedom. If you have a criminal record in Houston, Harris County, Texas, because you all know what these records are doing to you all. You can't get houses, you can't get apartments, you can't get loans, you can't get grants and things like that to get in school, government assistance, licenses, permits, the ability to carry a weapon legally. You all know what these criminal records are doing to you all. So that's what this is. This is your key to freedom, your key to getting that ball and chain of a burden of a criminal record off of your back. Okay? So let's get it. Once you get to the website, this is the first thing you're going to see. But what I want you all to do is click on the pages menu and then go down to 10 steps. Okay? 10 steps right there. Now, this is what I can assist you with if you want me to assist you with. But this is also what's in the guide if you choose to purchase the guide and do it yourself. Because when I say it's simple, when I say the breakdown, once you get the guide, is simple. It is so simple. You all will be totally able to understand, okay? And then the great thing about it is once you help yourself, you're not only helping yourself, you can go back and help a family member. You can go back and help friends. You can go back and help people in your church. You can go back and help people just in your community. Do what you do. That's why I do what I do. This, again, is my calling. This is my ministry. This is what God has called me to do. So here I am. All right. You all see it is the 10 steps to expunging your criminal record. Okay. In Houston, Harris County, Texas, there are two types of expungements. The first one is the expunction, which totally destroys your record. And the second one is the order of non-disclosure, which seals your record. The perfect thing about both of them is that everything that you're trying to do, these will keep it from public view. Okay? The only thing about a seal, there are certain agencies who can still see it, especially if you're working with children, the elderly, and the disabled. Maybe you're trying to get some licenses. Some agencies will also be able to look at your record. But it's a list in my guide of all the agencies here in Houston that are here in Texas, period, that can look at your record. Okay? All right. Let's move on. The following are the 10 steps I will assist you with in expunging your Houston, Harris County, Texas criminal records. Now, keep in mind, I am not an attorney and this is not practicing law, but this is what I've learned. This is what I've been assisting people with for over 20 years, and you all are being taught. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm showing you some things. So, you all are being taught. Okay, the first thing I will assist you with is, and that's step one, is getting a copy of your Harris County criminal record. That's the first thing I assist you with. Okay, once you get your record, that's the prime that well, that's the first step in moving forward and getting your criminal record expunged. So that's the first thing I assist you with. Sometimes we need to pull a Texas criminal record, but a lot of times, most of the time, it's not necessary. But if that step becomes necessary, hey, we'll do it. No problem. Okay. Step two, I will assist you in finding out if you qualify for an expunction or order of non-disclosure. And I just told you all what the difference was, but the qualifications are different. Expunctions are usually for dismissals, no bills, acquittals, found not guilty, things of that nature. Again, we will go over that, and that list is in the guide. Non-disclosures are, and a non-disclosure order of non-disclosure can be used for certain convictions. DWI, driving while intoxicated, boating while intoxicated. Then there's different veteran situation reliefs, and it goes on and on. It's 10 different types of orders of non-disclosure that you can get. So one thing I can say, the state of Texas is leading the way with assisting people in getting these criminal records expunged. We're doing a lot of things here in Texas, and this right here is going to move us into an area of doing things even greater because you all are being equipped to not only help yourselves, but to go back and help your communities. So that's that. Step number three, selecting your forms. Okay, after we figure out based on Texas law, and I will show you myself in the guide, it's there. I will show you how to select your form. Okay. Step number four, filling out your forms. Again, you all will have examples of petitions, of orders that I'll be able to provide you with, and it's also in the guide. Okay. Great thing about purchasing the guide, again, you can take it back to your community and help them with these same steps over and over and over again. Okay. Step number five, I will help you in getting your supporting documents. Supporting documents such as character letters from your school or from your church or from organizations you may be affiliated with, or even character records. Character references from family members, from friends. I'm I'm going to show you all how to do that. But again, it's also in the guide. Step number six, seeing if you qualify for indigent status. I got all kind of alarms going on in the background, but okay. Step number six, to see if you qualify for indigent status. In other words, it's a form that you fill out in the state of Texas that will waive your court and filing fees, and I will give you all the information that you need to be able to know if you qualify. And the great thing about it is, if you qualify, you will not have to pay filing fees or court fees. All right. I'm going to help you with that. Again, it's also in the guide. You get the guide. If the saying, and I truly believe it because I've lived by it, if you give a man a fish, a man will only eat for that day. But if you teach him how to fish, and that's what this guy does, if you teach a man how to fish, hey, he's going to eat forever. And not only is he going to eat, he'll have enough to be able to share with his family and friends and whoever may be in need. Okay? So that's what it's all about. The indigency qualifications or in the guide, and as well, I can assist you. Okay? Next step, number 7, filing your forms. It's information that will tell you every location that you need to go to file any of your petitions, your orders, anything that needs to be filed when you're finished, either by going to file it physically at the physical location downtown or via email. Okay. And then also we have a new system. It's not totally new, but it's a system that is new because of the way we handle things now in this new world we live in with doing everything online on computers, on our phones, things of that nature. So it's a system called e-file. And I don't hit on that a lot in the book because the reason I don't hit on it a lot is because I know a vast majority of the people who need help with expunging their criminal records may not have access to computers to file digitally. So I don't hit on it a lot. I bring it up in my guide as well as to you, but I press hard on being able to help the person who may be least likely to be able to do things of that nature, file via e-file and things like that. Okay. Step number 8, we will discuss how to go to your court hearing or your court dates, because a lot of clients that I have assisted, most of the time the court does not require them to come in, and their hearings just get waived, and then they just finish moving forward with the process. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to teach you about court etiquette, and how to, dress, how to present yourself if you do have to go to court. And in the guide, um, all the court locations are there, from district criminal to district civil to JP to Houston. It's all in the guide just for you. All right. Number 9, step 9, removing your criminal record from all background check databases. Once you get your final order of expunction or final order of non-disclosure, your information may still show up in public databases. So in my guide, I have the letter, I have the information, I have the template, and it's just one thing that you need to do in order to get your information of your arrest or your criminal records or your convictions removed out of every database that may be holding your information. And there's also a provision in Texas law that says that if they don't remove your information, then they can be fined a certain amount daily for holding your information. That's in the guide. Okay, and then the last step is getting on with your life. It is the most amazing and beautiful thing when I see an individual I've assisted smile, laugh, cry, shout for joy when they get their final orders, that this stuff, this ball and chain, this pain of a criminal record is lifted off of them. It's such a beautiful thing. So I am here. I do not want you all to be discouraged when you all see that I'm or ex-police officer. Don't get discouraged about that, because it's not something I chose. Coming out of Fifth Ward, I used to didn't like police officers either until I became one. Well, until I grew up and I realized that police officers are just humans, just like you and I. It's just the profession. In every profession, and I don't want to sound cliche, but in every profession, there is good and bad, no matter where you go. You can go to McDonald's and have a bad employee in there, and they drop your hamburger on the ground and still serve it to you. So please, I want you all to get out of that saying or thinking that all police officers are bad, because the vast majority of police officers are not. And we despise a bad officer just as much as you all do. I promise you that. So don't let the fact that you see Ms. Officer deter you. I'm a sister, I'm a black woman, I'm a Christian. I grew up in Fifth Ward, Texas. I had, well, my great grandfather was executed in Texas prisons. Okay, right in Huntsville, he was executed. My brother, who's 1 year older than me, is a first time offender at the age of 19. Um, Out of Fifth Ward, was sentenced to 32 years in prison with because of mandatory minimums. As a first time offender, he was sentenced to 32 years. He did 29 flat years. And last, my baby brother was murdered here in Houston. He's a Harris County cold case. So please understand, this is my calling, this is my passion. I do this because I want my people to be knowledgeable of what's going on. And when you know things, you won't fear things as much, and you'll know how to carry yourself properly. Okay? That's it. This is my calling. This is my ministry. God placed me here at this time for a time such as this. So let me help you all. Let me help you all, okay? All right. That's it. You want to get in touch with me, you can either go through my website right here. Let's go right here to contact us. You can fill out this contact form. You can fill out the contact form and tell me what's going on with you. There's still procedures that I have to take when when you first make contact with me. I'll do a preliminary search of your information. But remember, I only assist people with Houston Harris County, not Houston, Fort Bend County, okay, or any other county in Houston. I am specifically Houston Harris County because this is where God set me to do what I do. Okay. Well, it's about to be 20 minutes. I've been talking, so I'm gonna get ready to get off now. But these are the steps. Oh, one more thing. Let me go to back to home. I think it's on my home page. Nope. Let's see. It may not be on any of these pages. But anyway, it may not be on any of these pages. But what I was going to show you all is um, you can also text me. I was going to give you my number, which is 832-537-4432. 832-537-4432. You can also text me what's going on, but I respond faster through the contact form. Okay? All right. Beautiful people. God bless you all. If I don't hear from you all before Thanksgiving, don't forget I got some crazy great sales going on Black Friday, even though I don't like to say Black Friday, but that's what it is. It is Black. The world calls it Black Friday. It's going to be a good Friday for me. So, um, and you all as well. But if I don't hear from you all before Thursday, happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. God bless you all. And y'all be safe, okay? This is Sean Lacey Arnold, aka Ms. Officer, and I am signing off. God bless you all. Bye bye.